Hi guys, what I want to do today is introduce you to these Unitika jigs that I have here and do a comparison to the Keystone and the Breedens, which I think are some of the better quality jigs that are on the market. Alright, so let's have a look at them. Firstly, what I notice is that these jigs have got a polyurethane body, the same as the Keystone and the Breedens. The advantage of that is obviously they're strong, so if you push on them really hard, they don't dent. Secondly is the buoyancy factor. They've got better buoyancy, they're more sensitive, and the main thing too is to keep in mind is that when a squid bites the jig and pierces a hole in it, it's not going to put a hole in the jig where the jig can fill up with water. So the other thing which I really do like is you can have a look at the finish. The finish of the jig, the glue is really quite nicely finished at the back, connecting to these really sharp barbs. They're quite thin, these barbs, very similar to the Hiramitsus. So if you like the Hiramitsu barbs, you're going to like these ones. I do like the combination of these dual colours that they're using. The cloth is really nicely strong weaved cloth, so it's not going to tear easy, and I really do like this glitter that they've put on the bottom. So the reason for putting that glitter on the bottom, or as they've done with this jig here at the tip of the nose, is as these jigs are falling through the water, that's the first thing that the squid's going to be attracted to. So as they're sitting in the grass beds down here, and this jig is descending down, first thing the squid's going to be attracted to is that glitter that is at the base. The other thing I do like is they've got some really groovy sort of coloured foils. So this one's a green, which is quite nice. I'm not sure if you can see that shining. This one's a purple. Really cool foil, quite bright, really stands out. And this one here, if you have a look at it, it's actually a clear. So they cover all bases with gold foils, clear bodies, red foils, you name it, oranges, they cover all of them. Now this is one I really do like. They've finished it off with these sort of mackerel kind of scales there. If you can see the cloth, it actually shines quite brightly, and the eye's got quite a nice finish. So now the other thing I want to do is compare the shape. So if I grab a Keystone and I grab the Unitika, the shape is extremely similar. So both polyurethane, as I said, very similar shape. So you've got very similar pointy nose, very similar arch in the back, a little bit different, a little bit higher. The only other difference is the Unitika is a little bit pointier, but you're going to get very similar fall rate, and you're going to get very similar dart action with both of these jigs, very little variation. Now if I stack it up against the Breeden, that's a Keystone, and that's a Breeden. Similar patterns, similar colours, similar cloth, not much difference between them. There is a little bit of a difference in this one in the shape of the base of the body, but very well finished, very well highlighted, with different kind of features, and I think for the money extremely well worth it, and better than some of those cheaper Chinese jigs that you can buy on the market. I've got about 15 to 16 colours that are in stock. I've got a few here, but if anyone's interested, you can PM me or message me on Facebook, and I'll see if I can help you out. Thanks for listening.